Welcome to Out and About with Trev, Covid19 Lockdown Editions 2020. Well, welcome to Out and About with Trev. This is my second of my COVID-19 lockdown episodes. Obviously the COVID-19 virus is a really serious issue for the whole world, and many of us have to stay home because we want to make sure that we keep everyone safe. And at the moment here in Victoria, we're under lockdown 3 rules, and you can only go out for a few reasons. Here's the rules at the moment. At the moment, we're not sure exactly when they're going to change that. In the last couple of days, we've had some information from the media saying that maybe in about a month's time we'll be able to do other things, but at the moment all you can do is stay home and do things that you want to do. So that's what I've been doing. I think I'm trying to remember, I think it's probably about a month that I've been basically staying home, and I've only been going out for essential trips. To get some shopping, some supplies. I had to go get some tools, things like that. But that was the only reason I was heading out. The rest of the time I'm just staying at home. Been watching a lot of YouTube channels. And actually, if you want to have a look, there's a couple of YouTube channels that I've been watching that I think are fairly interesting, and I think people will find them interesting. Check these out.
I'm Ed Bolian from VinWiki.
I'm Tyler Hoover of Hoovy's Garage.
I'm Freddie Tavares Hernandez, and this is Car Trek.
Florida, the land of sunshine, timeshares, and things that can't wait to kill you. Arguably not the best place to start a supercar adventure, but I made sure that I brought the only car that made any sense.
It's a 7-episode show, and quite interesting. And also, we've got this one here, which is from a business over in America where they've got a parking area. A lot of people park. They're not meant to park there. So a lot of the vehicles get towed away and people aren't happy about that. It's a bit funny. You'll have a bit of a laugh about it. So anyway, what's happening in my world at the moment? Well, obviously getting the vehicle in the driveway and finally having, starting to look at getting it on the roads is important for me. It's been great to be able to do some work on it, but things have changed a little bit. I've had to change the schedule a little bit. I know in the last episode I said that by this time I'd probably have the engine out. That's changed. I've had a good look at it. There's a bit of an oil leak, that's about it. It runs nice. Have a listen to this. So as you can see, it runs nice, does everything it needs to do. When I was driving it from over in the eastern suburbs, it was about a 30-kilometre drive. It just ran awesome. I couldn't believe how well it ran. So at the moment, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to do that. When I take it to get the roadworthy paperwork done, maybe they'll tell me that I need to do something. We'll see how it goes. So what I've been doing is I've focused on, obviously, I had to fix that issue with in the tailgate with the water getting in. That was a bit of a problem. So today I've got a bit of a job to do on the car. This is the problem at the moment. This back light section here is actually filling up with water. So there's a bit of a leak coming in from, I don't know, somewhere on the top of this. There's a bit of a rubber in there, but it seems like water's getting in, gets into the light system. And when you open it up, it leaks out through the lights. We'll see if it does it. That's, yep, there we go. It's also coming there. There. Oh, there we go. I have to say that since I fixed that, absolutely no water's got into it. We've had a bit of rain, and nothing's got in there, so that's really cool. So that's fixed. I've had to focus on getting all the seat belts out. The previous owner had a dog, and it munched them, and like really munched them. So I've got to replace. Well, I had to replace all the rear seat belts anyway, and then I found an issue with the driver's one, and I was like, may as well change them all. There's really no option. I've got to. This is what I've got to do. I looked at getting some cheaper ones, from over the internet. I just didn't like the idea of just how good they'd be, and when it comes to something that might just save me, I decided I'd get new ones. So I'm going to take them over to a business over in the eastern suburbs, and here's their website. It's going to cost me more for the seatbelts than I paid for the vehicle, but again, I've got no option. So there we go. And I'm going to drop them off next week. The week after, I'll get the rear ones, and then I can put everything back in. And basically, that'll be really cool to get everything back, because at the moment, here's what the back looks like, and it's got stuff out and bolts out and everything. So we'll get everything back in. Then 2 weeks later, I'll go and pick up the front seat belts, and then basically that's everything inside the vehicle's basically done. Just a bit of cleaning. That's about it. In terms of the suspension system, well, I had a list of things that were meant to be broken. The fact is, most of them aren't broken, so that's about where it is.
This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Time to have a look underneath here and just see what's going on under there. Need to check a few things under here. And my new garage creeper is really nice. I've had enough of laying down on the concrete, so on blankets and things like that. And this is really good. What I do have to replace is the front CV driving shafts. I was a bit worried as to just how much they were going to cost. Turns out I can get them for 118 bucks and free freight, so that's pretty cool. That's 118 bucks each, so it could be worse. and we'll just see how it goes. The other thing I've got to do is the rear diff bushes. Sometimes when you're driving it, you go over a thing and a dunk, and it makes you can just feel it. There's something not right back there. I've got to get some new gear. I've bought some gear already, as you can see. I've got all ready to get the engine out, and I didn't do it, but at some point in the future it will have to come out. I do know that, so I'm ready for that. Bought an engine crane, make it easier. Got an engine stand, so when I get it out, you have to be able to turn it this way and then turn it back the other way to work on it. So that'll make that a lot easier. I happened to be in Supercheap the other day, and they had nice, sexy blue wheel braces, and I thought, why get a silver? Well, why get a normal one where you can? Now I could have got. Where is it? Can't get that one. So here's the one off the trailer, and bit of rust on it. But I decided to get a nice blue one. Wait till you see me seat belts, because nice blue one. Wait till you see me seat belts, because might have to pick that up. Well. Yeah, so now we're back from that. It's been awesome to have the toolbox out. I've got to get some other gear. Like I say, if I want to do the rear diff bushes, I've got to buy basically a shop press, just because you've got to press them in, and that's going to be tricky. But what I'm hoping is, after I get once I get the seatbelts in, once I get the CV drives in, the shafts in, and then I'll basically at that point I'm probably going to take it and get a roadworthy done on it, and we'll just see what they tell me I need to fix. If they tell me then I have to do the rear diff bushes, then cool, I'll go do them. If they tell me I've got to do something with the engine, well, I'll do it. But the rest of the vehicle looks awesome, and everything looks great. I went in underneath, had a look underneath, looks very clean underneath. I was surprised. This takes me back to 2006, when I was basically in the same situation. I just got my van. I brought it in, it was broken, like it had been taken off the road. This thing hasn't been taken off the road for the same reasons. In the van, I had a lot of things I had to replace: windscreen, tyres, brakes, headlight. There was new exhaust. There's a whole range of those things that I had to do. And the fact is, I've got none of them that I have to do with this vehicle. So all of those things I just mentioned are fine with this. So there's very little wrong with it. And like I say, by the time I get the CV shafts in, I'll have the seat belts in, and then we'll go and take it for a roadworthy and we'll see what they got to say. Apart from that, that's about it. I hope everyone's safe. Take it easy wherever you are. One of the interesting things for me is that I'm actually still getting a little bit of work, which is crazy. It's all online. We're having online meetings. I don't know about you, but I'd never heard of Zoom. Well, I heard of Zoom, like my Zoom audio recorder, but not Zoom as a software. And now we're all using it. And we're having online meetings, presentations. It's crazy. All my video work that I had scheduled for the next 6 months has obviously been cancelled, and some of it's been postponed, but I think some of it's ultimately been cancelled, and we'll just see what happens. It's very, very tricky. Nobody really knows when we're going to come out of this thing. Nobody knows what it's going to look like when we get out of it. I think it's going to be different. I think a lot of people are going to decide to go into different work. I think they've decided they've had enough of their shitty job they've been in, and let's go do something else. I think there'll be a lot of people doing retraining. So for some people it'll be very exciting. For other people it's a little bit more doom and gloom, and I think some of that's just how you work at it and what mindset you bring to it. And if you can keep busy, do some things. Even setting this up today's been a bit of fun. I didn't know what I was going to do today, and then I decided let's do this. So it's been cool, and I think that's what it's about. Just keep the mind going. We're not sure when the lockdown's going to be released here in Victoria. They're saying in a month's time. maybe, and we'll just see how it goes. But anyway guys, apart from that, that's about it, and stay safe, and see you in the next one. Cheers.